Digital You, presented by Get Involved. Digital You and a loss of privacy.
If you want to find out who I am, it's great that you're watching this show or listening to the podcast, but you can just do a simple search on Bing for Mitch Joel, and you can follow me on Twitter, add me on Facebook. My cell phone number is there. Sometimes my address is there. I mean, that's the world we live in.
Thanks to the internet and its offspring, social media, one can tap in anywhere, anytime, and find out just about anything about anybody. But as we celebrate the web's openness, it's important to be aware of its potential pitfalls. Some actions can tarnish your reputation or put your safety or privacy at risk.
Increasingly, we're leaving a trail of digital crumbs as we go through life because the internet's becoming the basis for social discourse, for commerce, for healthcare, for entertainment.
I'm very optimistic, but I'm also very cautious. I think that, people don't take their privacy seriously enough.
People are going to realize that the more they're engaged in this channel, the more information they're giving out, the more targeted they obviously will be by marketers, by business people, by friends, by potential dates, by potential spouses. I mean, that's just the nature of it. And I think that it's going to force individuals to reevaluate the public relationships they have versus the private relationships they have.
I'm constantly, trying to let people know that just because an application is free for your mobile device doesn't mean that you shouldn't care about the security settings that it grants itself.
And it's those security settings on software for mobile devices that could allow people to find you wherever you are.
I'm not comfortable, sharing my physical location out, broadcasting that to the universe. Location data, GPS data is a little bit scary.
Privacy is a particularly tough issue when it comes to young people because, sure, this may be the first time in history when young people are an authority about something really important, but it doesn't mean they're authorities on everything. So I say to parents, sit down with your teenager or your early 20-something youngster and talk to them about privacy and get them to set their privacy controls correctly on Facebook, because once it's out there, you can't get it back.
We no longer live in a world where individuals need permission to be introduced to products, services, or individuals. We live in a world where we're all connected. And so I think there are implications that none of us, again, can even understand because they're so new.
And so the message, user beware of the level and the kind of connectedness you're comfortable with. To find out more about Digital You, check us out online.